up your YouTube, search for
Forest Federation.
Watch on your big screen.
Or another device if you're at home.
Get yourself comfy, this could take a while. What a happy scene. Something new every day for your long-term memory. This is so exciting, it is nearly time for a
Forest
Assembly. Hey everyone, and welcome to another Forest Federation Celebration Assembly. We're here to say well done to children from Newton, well done to children from Stukely, and celebrate all that's going well in our two schools. Now, I will just say there are no certificates this week. It's the first assembly back, so we're building up momentum, ready for next week. There are going to be some shout outs, there are going to be some celebrations, but they're not right at this second in this assembly. Quick reminder of the dance moves. Can you remember them? Rainbow, yeah. Throw in, yeah. Juggle, yeah. Binoculars, typewriter, yeah. What about the Molka? Got a new one for you. I showed this to a few people, they weren't keen, but this one's called the iron. You know when you're ironing clothes like that? Well, this is not just ironing, this is like really funky ironing, so. It's like almost dangerous because you're not looking what you're doing. So hold on to the iron, run it across the trousers or the shirt. Anyway, iron, but whip it up at the end. Ready? Yeah, it's a bit clumsy, but I think we can make it work. Anyway, cut the music, Mr. Jones. Yep, got it. Right, okay, no certificates from Mrs. Page, Miss Barry, Mrs. Stevens. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight into shout outs from home. Got a few, thanks to people who sent them in. First of all, big old shout out to the King family from Stukely. I apologise, this should have been in assembly a few weeks ago and I missed it out. It was my fault, but we're going to celebrate them now. Massive swimming celebrations. Eva in foundation stage just got her first, I think she's halfway to her first award. Well done, Eva. Then we've got Isaac, who's been smashing out with swimming in the pool. And then we've got, and he's in year 3 at Stukely. And then we have Arwen, who has just nailed her technique and is doing brilliantly. And Mum, I know, is so proud of all of them, as are the rest of the family. And so I'm still dancing. I don't know why I'm dancing. Anyway, well done, you three. Also, shout out to Isabel, year 1 at Stukely. She's just nailed her bike riding. Hopefully you can see a little bit of footage here and a few bits and pieces. Well done, Isabel. We know how much you're enjoying it and how proud your family are. Bleak, year 3, Stukely. He's just been voted Parents Player of the Year for Hunch Rowdy's Reds under 8. Looks so smart. Little clip of Bleak too. Playing lots of football, doing really well. Well done, Bleak. And finally, Emily, year 3 at Stukely. Just got her 5-metre swim certificate and award on her way to her. Super work, Emily. We're all very proud. Right, we're now going to move on to shout outs. Before we do the shout outs for the school, can I just say thanks to Freya from Stukely. Freya's made me a couple of little Molka cards. She loves Molka Club at Stukely, and I think she's got the order right. Yes, she has. She's made me a couple of little cards, little moving cards actually, which are quite funky. Thanks to Freya for those. Going to pop them up in one of my offices. Love that. Right, let's move on to shout outs from children in school. I've got a lot. I haven't looked through them. I might have a quick check to see if they're all legit. Hold on a moment. Okay, I'm ready to do the shout outs. I'm sorry, there were lots of shout outs that I couldn't read. I know some of you find it hard with your handwriting, but if you think it's going to be hard for me to read, please talk to an adult who can help. Anyway, big shout out to Harry in year 6. Ali was delighted with his birthday gift. I think I've got that right. Top work. A big shout out to all the year 5 play leaders. You've taken on the challenge with such enthusiasm. It's hard work, but it's good fun. That's from Mrs. Reedman, who did some of the training with the play leaders a few weeks ago. Shout out to Susanna and Bailey and Caius for being really kind and helping me when I'm stressed out and stuck. That's from Sophie in year 4. This is to Emily P in Maple. When I'm sad or upset, she always makes me feel better. That's from Georgia in year 2. A Newton shout out. This was from before half term for Bradley, always being extremely helpful when walking to the taxi. From Miss GT, now Mrs. GT. Thanks, Bailey. And finally, this is a lovely shout out. This is to my friend Zara for giving me a bookmark, as well as the whole class. That must have taken her hours. That's what Hugo in year 3 at Stukely says. I love that, Hugo. Thank you. I love the shout outs. Any child, any adult in school can write a shout out for anyone. Please make sure it's not just for being a good friend or being a nice person. Think of a reason why you want to shout them out. You can shout your family out too. Have they done something amazing? Write it down, put it in the box outside Mrs. Stevens' office at Newton and in the AR library at Stukely. Come on, I dare you, get it in there. Right, let's move on to... Oh no! Just before we move on to Forest Prediction League, because we haven't got any certificates in this assembly, I don't want it to be too quick. So remember that I said we're bringing back Who Will Be the Best? Yeah, do you remember that? Yeah? Here are a few clips, very short clips of Who Will Be the Best from last year. We did it last year. Do you remember it was Newton versus Stukely, children versus adults? Here are some very quick clips from that, just to get you excited for the next few weeks.
Who will be the best?
Oh, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to give 4 teams pieces of paper each. I'm going to add up the numbers that they've written. If they're closest to 100, 4 points. Then 3, 2 and 1. If half of them write the same number, they're out of the game. See how they got on.
Everyone.
Well,
Who will be the best?
carry on. That almost hit me in the face, but I'm okay.
Who will be the best?
If everyone is so excited about doing this as part of their lunchtime, aren't we, everyone? Yeah. Right, here we go. Flag number 1. Write it down, please. Right, everybody, here is number 1. Right, everyone, I'm here with the Newton staff, all crammed together in the library space. I'm going to show them the flags. Let's see how many they get. Number 1. Right, I'm here with the Newton Year 5s. Let's do this. Flag number 1.
Who will be the best?
That did get me in the face, but it's okay. You carry on. You carry on. Oh, whoa! Right, Ruby, are you ready? Yeah. Right, let's do it. Miss Grimes Thomas, are you ready?
I am.
Right, let's do it. Right, Miss Smart, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Right, Yasmin, at Stukely Meadows, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Wow! Right, Inigo from Newton Primary School, are you ready?
Yes.
Go!
Do you think who will be the best?
Thought you'd enjoy that. Right, it's our last Forest Prediction League update. Here we go. Massive well done to Taylor from Newton. Now, Taylor has now moved on from Newton, but we said that he could hang in for the last couple of weeks of the Prediction League because he was so committed. Massive congratulations to Taylor, who was from Newton. He wins the Forest Prediction League by 4 points. 4 points in his final week extra, and he wins the league. Well done, Taylor. Mr. Henson, one of our dads, he used to be one of our governors from Stukely, he was second. But do you know what the great story about the Henson family is? Not only are they lovely people, but all 3 Henson players, Mr. Henson and William and Edward, all 3 of them finished in the top 5. What an incredible achievement for the Henson family. So proud of them. Anyway, Leo was also in the top 5 from Stukely. He won the World Cup Prediction League, if you remember. Yes, he did. Rory B from Stukely got the top score in the final week. The final table is here. See if you can make it out. I'm also putting it on the Twitter as well. Thank you to everyone that took part in the Prediction League this year. It's been lots of fun. Massive thank you to Mrs. Wing. I'm going to buy her something lovely because she's put in a huge amount of work for that. It will be back next season. Will you be there? I hope you are. Right, just before we finish, at the end of this assembly, you've got a couple of nostalgic Cheer Boo Song or Silences. You've also got an EDK, and I'm going to put in there a bonus little vid for you because I like you all. Yes, see you next time.